Hey everyone. Oh, man, what a year. Oh, this is crazy. Dude, I'm gonna have to get back to school like in like a week. And I'm gonna have to start writing 22 instead of 21. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, this is gonna be a great year. I can already tell. I can't wait for third core, you know? Oh, I can't wait for GA to make up third core. Can you imagine expanding to a third core? How many cores do we even have? I don't even know how many cores we have in GA. We have too many apparently. Thanks everyone for coming out. Wow. Yeah, look at that. It's already the New Year's. I can't believe it. I don't know if any of you can believe it. I can't. Freaking. It's been almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years since I've been in GA. That's like half my high school life. That's like ridiculous. I still can barely fathom that we're moving into 2022, dude. Sick. I'd like to give a quick thank you to Coolmaster for building this amazing studio. You guys don't understand how much work we've done in the last 6 hours to get this thing working. Coolmaster was gone for a couple weeks with family and Christmas, and then he comes back yesterday night and was like, I've been up like 24 hours. I'll get on it as soon as I wake up. And I was like, okay, just do what you want, man. But yeah, we got this. We got rugs. We got brick. Can you imagine that? We got individual bricks. Hey, Scar, when are you gonna put Coolmaster on the build team, huh? Is this impressive enough for you? Sure hope it is. But we're not gonna have a lot of guests, no permanent guests for today. Mainly just because we're waiting for next week when we have on Speedy Link, the major of the 30E. Yeah, we're gonna have Asians. How about that, huh? We're gonna have an Asian staff. Yay! I think he's Australian or something. I think he's just Oceania time zone. But yeah, we're gonna have him on. So that would be pretty cool. Start the new year off right with some fifth core boys. That would be real good. I think you'll like that. We will, however, have on some guests. I'd like to introduce to you guys a good friend of mine, an NCO in the Veal Guard. Pretty sick guy, really annoying guy. Been asking to be on Friday Night Live since it first came out, before it came out. Utter Belmont. Yeah, he's this guy.
Hey guys, it's great to see everyone, all of you true Frenchmen. It's great to see everyone here. I'll take a seat now.
The literal embodiment of the Veal Guard on my couch.
Exactly.
For those of you who don't know Utter, he's been in GA probably as long as I have. And he's been in haven't you been in the Veal Guard literally the entire time?
Yes, I have been in the Guard of my entire time in the Grand Armée.
That's ridiculous.
I haven't changed.
That's some dedication right there to the Veal Guard. What rank are you now?
Yes. I am an adjutant in the Old Guard.
Oh, really? I thought you were a sergeant.
Oh, I'm an adjutant now.
Oh, that's what's up, dude. How long did it take you to get that rank? All 2 years?
That's too long.
Too long indeed, man. I always just thought it'd be like you know how Napoleon was always referred to as like the little corporal? That's how I thought of you. I always just thought you were like just barely under officer all the time. But I know you're on here.
Yes.
You're on here to tell a story. You told me you had a decent story, to encapsulate your experience with 2021. So go ahead and start when you're ready.
Yes. I think this story sums up my total experience, and a lot of notable people were involved in this great story. This took place, I don't know, a month or two ago, I believe. It was a great event, and the Old Guard were having their usual training for the day at Egypt. One of y'all was training the troops. I was just talking with people. A normal day, average day. And Ryan comes bursting in our VC. Hey, old guard, you want to participate in a PR? And I said, of course. It was only me there that day, no officers, just Sergeant Utter Belmonte that day, and one of y'all rule. So we went to the event. We lined up. We had no officers, and what we couldn't do is spawn in a flag. We could not spawn in our great flag, our great standard of the old guard. So nobody noticed, and we began marching out against the 5070 and a few other regiments in this internal PR. And pretty soon after, it was pretty difficult. We had no respawns or anything. We had like no morale. One volley shattered our morale, and we had to wait 5 minutes for it to just go back up. It was great. So we had to think logistically and tactically that day. And something that was great and that is very controversial and is something that I'm greatly known for was the illegal capture of the 5070's standard. We waited for them to push the 4E, and we came in behind their lines, and the old guard wiped their flag and their flag guards. And we took the standard. One of y'all picked it up, and he waved it with pride, and he started running across the whole map. And Ryan was definitely very furious, and after the battle, we did not want to stay to face the wrath of Ryan or any of the officers. So we left the game, and yeah, Zinin comes a few minutes later. He's like, Utter, you're on suspension for 3 weeks. And this was after I said a few toxic things in a private group chat that was sent, I think, to Ryan's way, something. I don't know. But it got sent to Zinin, and he was very mad at me. And they called it. They called the raid. It wasn't a victory for anyone. It was a draw because we did win the raid because of the flag capture and our illegal maneuvers. So, and then Zinin, he was mad. I was suspended for 3 weeks and everything. And then Zinin came telling me that like all the officers came in his DMs and said, "What the hell were the old guard doing?" and everything. They were so furious. I didn't even know. And then I don't. The rest is history. I was demoted to a corporal for only a few days,
Yeah,
actually. So
I think I remember. I think I remember Zinin talking about this when we brought him on. What was that? 2 episodes ago, Coolmaster ish. And did we have the old guard on? Was that before or after William?
That was
I think.
after. The old guy was after.
Yeah. So I think I remember we talked about this. So for those of you who don't know, like the week leading up to like each episode, we add the guys to the group chat and we go through like we talk over like questions and stuff and like we kind of just like let them know what's happening. We had a photo of Utter running around with the 5070's flag. I think this is at Egypt, right?
No, this was at Quatre Brass, or
Quatre
however you
Bras?
pronounce it.
It might not have been the
Yes.
same then. All I know is I had a photo of you running around with a flag while being chased by like a regiment or something.
Oh yeah, that was one of Yarrow, I believe. You being
was
chased by
Yarrow?
like 55070 when he captured the standard.
I wouldn't expect that of one of Yarrow. I would have expected that, stupid stuff of you for sure.
He's the best of the best in this army. In fact, he beat Crystal in a 1v1 for one war battle point during the Ottoman War. And the Ottomans didn't give it to us because they lost. Crystal, of course, he lost to the best man in the Grand Armée. So, but if everyone was talking about this recently, but if the Ottomans won the 1v1, they probably would have been saying, we agree to it, bro. We all agreed to it, so you have to give us the point. So it was great. I was very impressed with Moniaro, and I've always have been. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time. A good companion. Always hosting game nights. And connecting the brotherhood of the old guard to be absolute.
Wasn't that a Crystal? Isn't
Mhm.
Crystal that one loser from Moderns?
Yeah, he's the Sultan, I believe. I don't know if he left or not.
Oh, is he the guy that took over after Osmond?
Yes.
Do you know why Osmond left? I never actually knew why Osmond left, other than he just left.
No, I don't know why he left at all, but we were very impressed. Not impressed, I mean, very excited that the Ottoman leader left. New face in town. We expected
Hell yeah.
change, but it didn't really happen.
Was this was this before an official war event, or was this the war event where one of y'all destroyed Crystal?
No. Osam left a long time ago, I believe. But
Really?
he already destroyed Crystal. It was a Sultan versus a Sergeant Major. Was the Sultan at the time.
Does one of y'all have a mic?
No, but we do have plans for a potential voice reveal soon, gentlemen.
You gonna buy him a mic?
No, I
Is he
don't
gonna buy
donate to
himself a mic?
charity. I believe he already has one.
So he has one, he just doesn't use it.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Dude, could you imagine if one of y'all is like a 12-year-old Filipino kid?
I always mention that to my old guard that one of y'all is probably just a kid like me, but that's unlikely.
I've seen those videos of him playing on a 244p by 244p monitor. Have you seen those where it's just super condensed and grainy, and he just
Yes.
he's demolishing kids? Dude, those are crazy videos.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at those, I feel like I'm Joe Rogan's that guy's an animal. He just demolishes people on one graphic, and it's literally ridiculous. The guy's playing on his mom's iPad. What?
Exactly. He gets so much reach, and adding the halberd just increases his potential too much.
The halberd. Yeah, he's a sergeant major, right? That's right. He gets the halberd, bro. Dude, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. That shouldn't be allowed.
He dominates the battlefield. He is a Rambo himself. We don't even need a Rambo squadron. It's just one Yarl.
Dude, that literally shouldn't be allowed. There should be a specific loadout just for one Yarl where it's a briquette. All he gets is a briquette. That's the most nerfed version that we could get of one Yarl, is if he just got a briquette.
Yes, that will make him very mad.
He would still go he would still get a 2 KDR though, for sure.
Exactly. He will still somehow go positive. He'll go Rambo somehow of his knife, and he'll just go positive. He's done it before.
I don't doubt it, dude. He's literally ridiculous. All right. I've been meaning to tell everyone in the audience this. All right, if everyone goes in third person real fast and looks up there, in the audience, above you guys, there's a little section. Okay, sick. Disregard that guy, loser. We put the general staff in a special place. the general staff get a little place upstairs. If you guys want to shame them for being upper class.
Yep, they're running
away.
Look
at them running in the corner, trying to hide away from the gaze of the bourgeoisie. Look at those guys. While you're here, Utter, what's your opinion on the government, for GA?
the government.
Yeah, what do you think? Because I'm a senator. Ryan up there is a senator. What do you think of the government, huh?
Well, I don't have much of the opinions, but there is a majority in the Senate. I believe the Army outnumbers the Navy 7-2. No, 7-4. Oh, I believe something like that.
I think it's 4-10 because it's it's kind of split. Yam, Barkala, Tullius. I don't remember who the Prince 6 Emperor Tyrannus. I don't even remember who is senators and who's not. Actually, probably should know that. Anyways, I'd like to say. Okay, Ryan's DMing me. He says he would like to say something about the Senate. Just 10 words. I'm gonna add Ryan real fast. This DM. Let's see what Ryan has to say about the government. Hello, Ryan. Ryan, you have something to say about the government?
Yeah, let it be known that the cronies in the Navy have taken control of the president's seat in the Senate. The Army's vote was divided, and now now the Senate is controlled by Barkala and his Navy cronies. All the funds for France will now be proceeded to the Navy. Unfortunately, we have to retake the Senate if it's by force out of my regiment and dethrone Barkala.
You trying to do a coup 18 Brumaire? Is that what you're trying to? Is that what you're implying?
Only time will tell. Only time.
Only time will tell if you're gonna overthrow the French government. Hope Nap or Avilium ain't listening to this one. Oh, never mind. Nap would be mad. Avilium would. Avilium hates the Navy. I'm sure he'd be fine with a coup.
All right, that's all for me.
That's all for you. Nice.
Well,
That's fun.
well, there's definitely going to be. Oh my God! Well, there's
Commotion in
definitely
the
going to be many
background, my bad.
parties, and me, one of y'all, and a few other high-ranking officers in the guard are working on something big for the government.
Something big for the government.
Yes,
Ooh, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
a great party. A great party.
A great party. What, like, are you
Yes.
talking like a single party government for France? Is that what you want?
Hey, I don't know. We haven't discussed much about our glorious plans.
Dude, I've seen the Veilguard gallery, bro. I don't want another Chinese government.
No, we are not. We
Yeah,
are not.
I'm sure that's what Mao said before he took over and did the Great Leap Forward. Dude, I don't trust the Veilguard to run the government. I think there's a reason none of you guys are senators.
Hey man, well Zinin is. Zinin's a senator.
Zinin
He
is senator?
represents us.
Well, he's the minority.
Colonel.
He is a minority. Simple as.
That's true.
Yeah, his vote
But he
does
still
not matter.
represents our great old guard. And the guard itself, I believe he's illegal. Or Joltox is also a senator.
Oh, is Joltox a senator?
Yes.
I thought he was like a minister of war or whatever. Or is that Nay? Dude, I can't remember. I can't even remember. I'm a part of the government, and I can't remember who is in the government.
Wow.
Condonis says, "Why am I not a senator? I will remove all Navy members from their seats." Well, next time we have elections, I mean, I'm sure there is some chance Condonis can retake it. I mean, personally, I voted Ryan for Senate president. I don't know who voted for Barkala, but I don't know, man. I think there's going to be some real big political divides in the coming months. Ryan says Zin's a traitor. I think once we have like more of like if we ever get the corpse legislative, right? Like with more members and more of like a common people, you could probably be in the corpse legislative, probably.
Maybe. Well, we haven't discussed much, but we'll leak our plans soon enough.
Soon enough. Hey, man,
Also, I think Zinin voted for himself and not Barkala.
Really? That's despicable. Everyone, Happy New Year's. Quick interjection. Happy New Year's to all the kids in Britain right now. It's officially midnight for you guys. I'm sure you guys are having all sorts of fun in whatever ridiculous township you live in. I'm sure all of those guys are having a lot of fun. I'm sure Valium's probably drunk right now, probably with Malin, if anything.
That's true.
I wouldn't doubt if like they're out together and they're like just sitting in a bin, like one of those like big dumpster bins, like trying not to like puke. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't trust the.
I think that's their house.
Staff. Yeah, their house.
Yeah,
is
that's
the
their
bin.
house.
Their house is the bin. Dude, ah,
Covered in vomit from their
covered in
drunkenness.
vomit. Great year. It's a great time to start the new year. Covered in vomit. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's what Nap's doing right now.
That's a William.
I know for a fact Nap is absolutely schwashed right now behind some house or something. I know for a fact. That dude hasn't
We
been
all
on for
love
2
Nap.
days. I know for a fact that guy's been pre-gaming for like 2 weeks. That dude comes into like
Maybe.
the dev channels and just is like slurring everything. This is the absolute state of GA.
And if you guys look at that painting of Nap, I actually took
Yeah.
that photo back when
took that
GA
photo?
started. I did.
Really?
That's my shoulder on the right. That's my shoulder.
That's ridiculous.
I can't find it. I'll just
Can't find
screenshot it
it?
off the wall.
Well, yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm getting all the
Alright.
DMs from the British people in the server. Happy New Year's. Well, thank you for coming on, Utter. It was a pleasure talking
welcome.
about our general staff getting drunk and talking about political uprisings. I'm sure this is probably one of the best episodes of GA Friday Night Live thus far.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to have more non-officers on at some point in time.
Exactly.
That way I don't have to do like official talk. We can talk NCO to NCO on this.
Exactly. NCO to NCO directly.
NCO to NCO. Dude, Lex, stop kicking people. People are getting mad. All right. Well, we don't have a photo segment. We don't have a. You can't advertise the Veal Guard a second time. Zen and what's his name already did that. Coolmaster,
Well,
you want to roll that slideshow, Coolmaster?
Okay.
Of the we got a couple photos from all the regiments, including the Navy. I was strong armed into doing the Navy though. By Yam. Literally hate the Navy so much with a passion.
What was your favorite moment this year, Aightdad?
Oh, dude, me? Honestly don't know. It would have to be either when like we did throat singing in the Lancers or 50/70 Friday. 50/70 Friday was always hella fun. Even now. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, 50/70 Fridays was probably my favorite memory for sure. When like it first started, and it was it was monologue Ethan and Ryan doing that dance on the street like an edit. That was swag as hell for sure. Oh, dude, Joel Talks, you're in the audience? Man, you should have told me. I would have TP'd you up to with the rest of the general staff here. TP, Nolan, French. There you go. You're up where you should be with your higher class losers. But thank you for coming on.
agreed.
Coolmaster, what was yours? What was yours? What was
I
your favorite
don't.
memory?
I have to think about it because there's a lot of good things that happened over the year. A lot of good moments.
I think my favorite memory with you was when was when Stone Wee Wee was going around telling people GA was coming back, like back in January. Remember that?
Oh,
When he was
yeah.
DMing all the Swiss guys, and then you and Erwin were like, "Hey, Stone Wee Wee's bringing back the Swiss," and I just did not know. I wasn't in the know, and then there was like a whole debacle with Lagoium and all them. A whole lot of bottom of the iceberg type stuff going on. But you have any idea at all? What your favorite one?
You know what? I think it would have to be like, I gotta, I gotta keep thinking.
I'll read out one from the audience. I just got DM'd. Yam Thing says his favorite one was when he showed me a screenshot from Lev saying that GA was starting back up, and he sent it to me, and he got banned from Premiere Core when GA restarted back in like January, February. He says that was his favorite memory. He got blacklisted from all these regiments, and look, now he's back in the 18E. So crazy how that works.
That's funny.
Momo, Lex, either of y'all have any?
One of my favorite moments was we were Marines and we were defending in Siege of the Ark, and we just spent like 30 minutes just enjoying shooting people like at F. You know that you'd be able to get like 10 kills in one shot. That was one of my favorite moments.
Was that when I was still commanding Marines?
Yeah, I believe so. And we were defending. That was fun.
When Villiam made us be artillery because the 70 was doing other stuff.
Yeah, that
Ridiculous.
was one of my favorite moments right there.
Yeah. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Coolmaster, you think of one?
I
It's
have
your last chance.
I have two.
You have two.
It's
All
a
right,
tie.
go ahead. A tie.
A tie. So, and they're both Navy events, or they're both part of the Marines.
Bro. All right. Go ahead.
One was, it was a war event, and we got permission to split from the 57E to be in the Marines. This was at Bellegarde. And
That was at Acre, wasn't it?
no, it was at
Or was that a different one?
No, this was
So
at
we got-
Bellegarde. I have the video of it. I think it was the first one.
Yeah,
And
you and your videos.
first one.
Uh-huh.
And I was at a cannon facing D point, and me not knowing who's who, I shot a round shot at the door, and I killed the entire 57E, or a good chunk of it, and then and then Ryan DM'd me, he's like, "Hey, that's the 57E," so I felt bad, but it was hilarious. And
Dude,
they're on our side too, so it was even
yeah.
worse.
Because they lost lives.
Yeah.
Hey man, sometimes friendly fire is really funny when the pre-deployment and they're all lined up.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of when we charged. Remember when we charged the Dragoons, and we just remember that one raid?
Uh-huh.
Dragoons got wiped. Round Tide apparently had not even started. Scar got so upset. Scar went in our VC. Get back to spawn now.
Yep.
I remember that. Laura says his was when Graham got the Legion of Honor at like one of our first GA rallies. Like Graham just attended, and Nap was like, "Okay, and Legion of Honor to Graham for development."
I think that was recently. I think that was last.
Nah, the last one. It was like back in September-ish, I think. It was over summer when like Graham was cranking out artillery and rifles and sapper attack, and he was just swacking it out, bro. That was
he might have got a second one because I remember Hell State recommended one for him.
El Prince says he doesn't have the Legion of Honor, and Graham does. That's ridiculous. Well, you know what, El Prince, you have first class academic palms. Me and Coolmaster have second. So you know what? You have to finish the great codes before you delete them, El Prince. You can't.
I don't have the second.
You don't have second? I thought you did. Okay, well, I'll have a talk. I'll have a talk with William later. But yeah, I've been in JF for Well, Yam, you know what? It's because you don't stand out. You're not like me or Coolmaster here and get fat racks. But yeah, that's our 30 minutes, man. That's it. Thank you all for coming out. Great 30 minutes. Thank you, Utter, for talking about more bourgeoisie stuff in the VO Guard and the Deep State. And thank you to the fans who DM'd me their favorite memories. And yeah, thank you all for coming out. And now, Coolmaster, do whatever you need to do to end this.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness. We have people on fire. Oh my goodness. I think
Lonely
there's going to be an
prince.
attack on the stage.
I'm gonna show them the outside of the stage.
Hey, don't touch that.
Hey, hold on, I gotta play the music.
Welcome,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
start playing music.